Okay, so let's answer this. How do you know if somebody is your twin flame? Or if you're confused between two people? So, the way that you figure out your true twin flame is through a revealing process. And your revealing process happens when you start taking the healing journey, right? You're going through the healing journey, you're doing the inner work, and when you are making core choices, for example, if you're choosing to align deeper into love, your true twin flame will. They will always meet you in that space, okay? While you are healing, they're going to be there with you because they align with you. Okay, and so yeah, you can use your love list to try to identify this person, but the ultimate way that you're gonna know is just by going through the journey. The one that comes closer to you, the one that aligns with you, the one that mirrors the choices that you are making, will ultimately be your true twin flame. So you don't have to like go and figure out like if this person is your twin flame or not. It's okay to not know. Just focus on your upsets, focus on what these people are showing you. Maybe they're triggering you, right? And heal through that. And the more that you heal, the more your true twin flame will be revealed. It's just a fact. So don't worry if you don't know. Just keep going through your journey, having a fun time, right? You don't have to focus on who your twin flame is. Jeff and Shalia's talk about this all the time, you know? In one of their videos, I believe that it's called 3 Mistakes You Can Make on Your Twin Flame Journey. One of them is like attaching to a person, basically being like, okay, it's this person and nobody else. That can kind of skew your view, and so it's important to practice non-attachment. You know, even if you think, and maybe you're like 150% sure that this person is your twin flame, just practicing non-attachment feels a lot better because, you know, you're not attached, you're not wanting something, you know? And that makes it easier for your true twin flame to reveal themselves to you. Even if there's no one around you at this point, it's okay. Just keep focusing on you, and your twin flame will come. And you do have a twin flame, I promise you, because everybody has a twin flame. So don't worry about when they're coming or how they're going to come. Just know that they're coming to you right now. And if you're choosing your union, they're there. And it may be someone that you don't know. You know, like you could work with them. They could be around you all the time. You just don't recognize them yet. So be open to that too, because your twin flame could be right there and you're just not seeing them. But don't worry. It's okay not to know. It's good. Like, it's good to not know, because then you get that, like, that gift and that surprise, you know, that gift from God. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Twin Flames Universe Live. I'm Drake, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Maybe twin flames versus soulmates, twin flames and karmics, so stay tuned and enjoy the live. Well, it's time to just look into that sadness. Because even if you're feeling his feelings, it's within you too, because you're one consciousness. If your twin flame's not giving you, if he's not giving you attention, like, your twin flame is not the source of your happiness, right? And so if you want him and his wife to be over, you have to focus on yourself. You have to put all your time and your energy into you. Because if you're seeing your twin flame as your source, you are going to push them away, right? If they're in a relationship with somebody else, they're going to stay there because they're mirroring that choice of, okay, hey, someone else is my source. And so it's okay to feel sad, but recognize that that sadness is you needing love from yourself, right? You needing attention from yourself. If you don't want to talk to yourself, then you can't have a relationship with your twin flame. Because what you guys have to remember is that your twin flame is you. They're you. You can't expect any love from them. You can't expect anything from them, actually. You can't control them. Like, the whole reason for the twin flame journey is for self-love and for ascension. And if you are only on it because you want to be with this person or you want love from them, it's not going to be a fun time for you, right? Like, you have to love yourself on this journey. There's no easy way to put it. You have to love yourself, right? You can't avoid it. If you avoid loving yourself, if you avoid yourself and communicating with yourself, your twin flame is only going to do that too. You can't make them love you. Can't make them come after you. You have to focus on you. And by you doing this, by you really choosing that, loving yourself, you are attracting your twin flame towards you. right? Like when my twin flame is attracted to me, my twin flame is all over me. When I'm not thinking about her, when I'm focusing on myself, she's like texting me, hey, what are you doing? Hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, I know we haven't been talking for a while, but I just wanted to let you know that I still want to talk to you, right? That's how you get your twin flame to be around, is you've got to chase yourself. Got to be with yourself. And you don't have to do it alone, right? Like there's so much support here for you guys and so much to learn. Am I together with my twin flame? So I'm not together with her, but I've dated her before. But we are very good friends now, and we have a beautiful friendship. So that's enough for me right now. You know, like I'm content with like being friends. That makes my heart happy. And I know that, yeah, we will go to that next stage, but it's just about being patient with where you're at. You know, it's okay if you're in separation. It's okay if your twin flame's not talking to you. It's okay if your twin flame's with somebody else. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Just got to accept where you're at. But don't accept that you're going to stay there forever, because you're not. You're going to get through it. You're going to get over that hill, right? But you just got to focus on what you're working on right now. And if self-love is what you're working on right now, you focus on that. So this is a good question, right? You're in no contact and you're healing. How do you know if they align? So your twin flame is going to show you. They're going to show up in your life that they align. And for example, like my twin flame was with somebody else. We weren't talking for maybe like 5 months. And then boom, you know, we started talking one day again, and she was mirroring back to me all the choices that I made, you know. Basically during that time, I was going deeper within myself, deeper in my relationship with God, deeper in my life purpose. And I was choosing to like go all in with being, you know, an Ascension coach. And I'm talking to her and she's like, yeah, you know, I just broke up with this guy. I've been going deeper into peace. You know, I'm getting into meditation and being present with myself. And I really want to start going to church. I really want to start getting close to God. And then the thing that she said to me too was, I think I want to be a life coach. I think I want to be a therapist. And I'm like, okay. And so, but what I'm saying and explaining this is that she was aligning directly with my choice, with all of my choices. And she showed me that, right? By telling me, because your twin flame will always reveal themselves. They're always going to do that. So you don't have to worry if they will or not. But that's how you will know. You may not know right now that they're aligned, but it will be revealed. It will be revealed. Twin flames only feed love, right? You can choose to feed fear, right? And your twin flame will feed fear. But if you choose to let go of fear and only feed love, then yes, your twin flame will align to that. But I wouldn't say that twin flames feed fear, because that's an illusion. Fear is not real. The only thing is real is love. Yes, you can be friends with your twin flame. Friendship is actually a really, really amazing foundation for your union. No, you can go a year without talking to like your twin flame. Again, you have to be unattached. You have to be unattached to who your twin flame is, and recognize the relationship you have with your twin flame is not an outer relationship. It's all within. It's all within. Like there's been a lot of people in this community that, you know, haven't known their twin flames, or, you know, were doing the inner work and their twin flame was nowhere to be found for like 3 years, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just beat their twin flame. So it's okay. Like, it's okay if you're not seeing anything right now. Just have faith and know that you will see the results at some point. Yeah, I mean, meeting your twin flame, you're gonna know. But like I said, you don't want to attach, because you could also be experiencing a false twin flame relationship. You know, you don't look so much on the outside for your twin flame and for the signs. It's really within. You're going to know within if someone is your twin flame or not. And if you're not completely sure, it's okay too. Like, it's okay to be unsure. That's why I keep saying, you know, you have to just go through the revealing process. It's all good. It's okay to go through the revealing process and have that unfold. Yeah, so, okay, this is good. If you feel wronged by God and the universe, it's okay to feel that way. Let that feeling come up and love yourself there. You know, I see a lot of people that try to like avoid how they're feeling, or go, oh, like I feel this way. This is wrong. Let me not feel this. Let me not admit it. But when you admit something and how you feel, it's actually very healing. Like, it's okay to admit that you're mad at God and mad at the universe. It's okay to admit that. But it's not okay if you don't move through it. You know, you can go, okay, I'm mad at God. Why am I mad at God? And this is where the mirror exercise comes in. You would be projecting, right? You say, oh, well, I feel like God is not giving me what I want, right? And then you go, huh, I'm upset because I'm not giving myself what I want. And so what do you want? Maybe you want love. Maybe you want attention. Maybe you want truth or reassurance that everything is going to be okay from the flame journey. Just giving it to yourself at that point and reminding yourself of the truth, right? God would never wrong you. You know, God doesn't want that for you. God wants for you everything that you desire because God created you with that desire, right? So all you would be doing is reminding yourself of that truth and recognizing that you actually feel wronged by yourself, right? There's a choice that you made or, you know, a feeling, but don't push down your feelings. Don't push down the bad feelings, because the bad feelings is where you actually find all that healing. You can meet your twin flame when you're a teenager. I met my twin flame when I was 17. So there's no like limit or time, you know, you can meet them whenever. Yeah, I think that's what my cat is showing us is like, you know, this like needy energy, like give me attention. You know, at first I said, okay, you know, I'm going to do this. And then she kind of like started to control because I would try to take her off, right? And she would cling on to my jacket, right? And I would try to take her off. And then I did that twice. And I said, you know what? I don't want to be around you anymore because you're being, you know, a needy and like attaching to me. Like she was fine if she was on my lap and chilling. But when she started to get needy, right? I didn't like that energy. And it's not because I don't love my cat, because I absolutely adore and love my cat, right? But that energy doesn't work with me, right? And it's the same way with your twin flame. If you have that energy toward your twin flame, they're going to be really turned off by it. They're not going to want to be around you. And it's not bad if you're feeling that way, right? It doesn't mean that you're unworthy of love. It doesn't mean that, you know, you can't be loved or your twin flame doesn't love you. No, it just means they're showing you, hey, you're a little needy here. You got to give yourself that love, right? And then they will want to be around you more, you know? So your twin flame loves and adores you. Don't worry about that. But they're just teaching you about yourself. So the healing process starts when you choose it. And if you're looking to like start the healing process or your journey, you can go to the link in our bio and download the free introductory course. It's completely free, and it will get you started on the healing journey and the healing process. But it's first a decision, and then it's the action, right? Being more in touch with your emotions, being more in touch with yourself and your body, and being present. That's what starts. Because if you're not present with yourself, you can't really heal, because you'd just be ignoring your feelings, right? Your feelings are your direct communication with God and your twin flame and yourself. And so if you're numbing out to those or you're ignoring them, you might find your twin flame is mirroring that by, you know, not talking to you or numbing their feelings for you. So it's pretty cool how the mirror always works. Yeah, and if you want to start healing too, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, you can buy this book. It's on Amazon. Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. This book will kickstart your twin flame journey. It will teach you how to heal. And it also has the mirror exercise in it. If you guys don't know what the mirror exercise it's literally the #1 tool that you use to heal separation within yourself and your twin flame union and in your life. So it's going to change your life when you do it. So if you don't have this book, get it. It's literally cheaper than filling up your car by gas. So it's like this, the book should be worth $1 million, because that's how much value is in it. So if you value your union and you value yourself, yeah, just take that step. Start learning more about twin flames, because this book has it. So upheaval is basically emotions releasing, like anything in your body that you are letting go of. So say you healed the belief that you feel not good enough. You may experience those feelings come up. You may be crying, you may be having anxiety, whatever it is, but just know that it's upheaval, and you can love yourself through it, right? But don't like stay in the feeling or hold on to the feeling if it's coming up. Just let it release and let it go, because that will help you get through the upheaval a lot easier. Yeah, that's very true. Meeting your twin flame and recognizing them is two different things. Yes, I totally agree with you. Because when you meet your twin flame, you could not recognize them, right? But when you recognize them, it's like, yeah, I know it unequivocally. Yeah, it's okay to go through that inner union, but know that like if you're shutting down or you're irritated, you need to heal something, right? Because you're upset about something. If you let the upsets, if you let the upsets fester, that is what will cause your separation, right? That's what happened in my union. When I was with my twin flame, I had no idea like what twin flames were or what this work was about. And so when I was with her, we would be fighting. Because again, you know, you get triggered. There's so many things. And eventually that led to like us breaking up because we were like, I don't know what's going on. We both love each other, but maybe we're not meant for each other because we're fighting all the time, you know? So if you're aware of this work, right, like you are now, and you're watching this, make sure that you are healing and doing your inner work. Because if you don't, yes, you could go into separation because you're not choosing to heal the separation within you. How do you stay present? Well, first is a choice, but you can do meditation. It's basically doing any exercise to be present with yourself, right? Like, I recognized that I was on my phone way too much. Like, I would use my phone to numb out to myself. So I kind of like, you know, limited my phone time now. And now it's a lot easier for me to be present with myself. But definitely start meditating if you like haven't started meditating, because that will help you get into that present state. And just doing more activities where you are present with yourself, like yoga. Exercise actually helps a lot too, like you being present in your body. Because when you're exercising, you know, like you're working certain muscles, you're having awareness of like, you know, this feels good, this doesn't. So maybe do that. Anything grounding also, like walks in nature and doing those things. The healing will never end. And it's not a bad thing. Your healing ends when you're in perfect union with God, right? And this whole journey is about ascension, right? It's about ascension and going back home to God, to your creator, okay? And so the healing will never stop until you're there. But the healing doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to feel bad. It doesn't have to feel crappy. It can feel really good and really joyful and exciting to heal, because when you're healing, just know that you're closer to your union, right? You're closer to God. That's what the goal is. So you can see your healing as something that's beneficial, right? Not something that's horrible. Because if you're seeing your healing as, oh, I had to heal to get something, that's going to feel really bad. But if you're saying, oh, I'm healing because I love myself, I'm healing because I want to like release all the ego, I want to release anything that's not serving me, then you're going to feel good about it. You only don't feel good about your healing is if you're using it to get something. So change your perspective. Change your perspective on healing. The book's name is Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. And the book is available on Amazon. I'll type it right here. Yeah, on Amazon you can find it. You can buy it. By Jeff and Shalia. Yes, you can ascend towards God without your twin flame, but it's the fastest way to ascend to God. Right? Because yeah, you could be a monk, you can go in the mountains and not have your twin flame and meditate and be with God, correct. But your twin flame is the fastest way. Fastest essential tool. Yes, upheaval is the back end release of the mirror exercise, correct. Yes, so third parties can literally be anybody, right? They can be your family. They can be, a partner, right? The other partner. They can be children. That like anything in your union that is an energy leak is a third party. It should be available. Like it should be available on Amazon. If not, it's on Kindle. It's on audiobook. But it definitely should be available on Amazon. It always should be. Everybody has a twin flame. Yes, as you heal, so does your twin flame. Yes, every single time. If this person is truly your true twin flame, they will heal with you every single time. And they will show it too. Like I said before, I didn't talk to my twin flame for 5 months. I was going deeper into my relationship with God, going deep into my relationship with myself. And, one day she called me like 5 months later and said, hey, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I broke up with my third party. I'm getting closer in my relationship with myself and with God. All these things. When I first met my twin flame, she was not spiritual. So she didn't talk about God. She didn't talk about healing. She was very put off to that. Okay. And so when I began my healing journey, she started to get even more spiritual, right? She started to talk about God. I never really said anything to her about God. You know, maybe we talked once or twice and she said, I don't really believe in that, blah, blah, blah. But I went deeper into it and she was there with me. She started to say, oh, I want to go to church, or, oh, I want to like do this, or maybe you can teach me how to heal, you know, all that thing. And now she's where she is, you know. She bought me tarot cards, you know. They heal with you. That's all I can say. Your twin flame is healing. Just give it more time, right? Give it faith. Like I said, the results aren't going to show right away. They aren't. Sometimes you got to wait. I mean, I wouldn't say they aren't, but it depends. Like, things happen sometimes like that. Other times, you've got to trust the process because there's things going on that you don't know about. Focus on yourself. That's all you have to do. Start loving yourself. Release him. Let go of him if he's in a third-party relationship. Don't try to chase him. Don't try to go and get him. Focus all your energy on you. Focus on living your best life. Focus on being the best version of yourself. Focus on your healing and your life purpose, and you will find your twin flame coming back into your life. If you haven't already, invest into our work, okay? Get your support. Like I said, if anybody's watching this and they're like, I have no results on my twin flame journey, what am I doing wrong? It's probably because you're not invested into the work. It's probably because you haven't worked with us in some way, right? Like, we have a free introductory course. It's completely free. There's 8 lessons. That's an investment. So go download that and start doing that, okay? Buy Jeff and Shali's book, okay? Start doing that. And then if you really want to play, if you really want to make a huge investment into your union and see results, buy Twin Flame Ascension School or buy Life Purpose class. It can, because you will see results in that too. Literally, I'm not lying to you. The day that I bought Twin Flame Ascension School, well, the next day, there was a honk. That's funny. The next day, after I bought Twin Flame Ascension School and started watching the classes, my twin flame called me. And I was blocked. And I hadn't talked to her for like 3 months. And she called me out of nowhere. And we had a 3-hour conversation. And then the day after that, I saw her. So it works. And it's an investment into yourself. But like I said, if you guys are not finding results on your journey, it's probably because either 1, you're not taking the spiritual work seriously. 2, you don't have enough support. Or 3, you haven't really invested into us and let us help you out. So if you haven't, now's your time and now's your sign, because you don't need to be in separation. Separation sucks. Separation feels painful, right? Think about it this way. Twin Flames universe is the solution, right? Like, you have an issue, you have a problem. We're here to help you. We're here to support you and help you fix it and help you fix yourself, right? So you don't have to be in separation anymore. You don't have to suffer. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, you guys don't have to be in separation. This one. This is the book. Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. Okay? I know it sucks. I know how it feels. I've been through it. But you don't have to be in separation anymore. You don't have to choose that. You can choose love. You can be here. Right? That's why I'm here, to support you guys. So you guys know that you're not alone. Yep. When your twin flame reincarnates, they will know that it's you. You guys will meet again. Like, there's no need to worry. If you desire your twin flame in this lifetime, you will have them. How to end no communication stage. Focus on you. That's it. So maybe your twin flame here is recognizing where you are, like, putting things outside of yourself, right? Like, because if he says, oh, I don't want to end something because of, like, my kids. So maybe look within yourself and go, where am I choosing something before myself? Where am I choosing something before my relationship with myself or with God, with the universe? And then you'll find your mirror of where your twin flame is going. Oh, I can't really choose all of our union right now because of my children, because of something else, right? So look at that. That may be something for you to go into. It's juicy. You can't ensure that they're doing the healing work. You just have to trust that they are. because they're you. Doesn't matter if your twin flame is married. You'll still be with them. Nothing can prevent your union. And I don't say this lightly. Nothing can prevent your union. Nothing. It doesn't matter any circumstance. Nothing can prevent your union except you and your limiting beliefs. Your union is literally impenetrable. Like, there's nothing that can disrupt it. There's nothing that can come between it. Because anything that tries to come between your union is an illusion. It's fake. It's not real. It's basically like, I don't know if you guys ever seen SpongeBob, but you know how Plankton always tries to steal the Krabby Patty formula? Right? He's this little Plankton thing. And Mr. Krabs is like, get out. Right? Every single time. And Plankton always fails. Right? Just think of ego that way. Little teeny tiny Plankton. You can just squash him. You can squash the Plankton. Squash the circumstances. Yeah, the exercise that you use to focus on yourself is the mirror exercise. The mirror exercise. That's literally the only thing you do to you. I wouldn't say that like twin flames are gods and goddesses, right? Because there's only one God. But you're divine, right? So you are one with God. You're divine. You're divine. Yeah. But I just wouldn't say that you're like God, right? Because there's only one God. But yes, you can be divine. You are divine. Not can be. You are divine. You are a divine being. So you can claim that, right? You can claim that you're a divine being, you're a child of God. Because it's true. Yeah, so let your twin flame miss you. You don't gotta go chase him, right? My twin flame will be like, I miss you, we're not talking. I'd be like, cool, I miss you too. You know, but I don't like chase after her or give into. Like, okay, you miss me, cool. That's cool. You can come to my house. Do you know where I live, girl? You don't have to pursue anything you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to listen to anybody. Right? If something feels bad, you don't have to do it. Simple and easy as that. Oh, okay, well, you know, if you're being guided to do something, then do it. How can you make the runner stop running? Stop running from yourself. Start chasing yourself. Well, the reason why you have to focus on yourself is because that's the whole part of the twin flame journey. There's no paradox. It's just the truth. You cannot get love from somebody else, right? And that's what your twin flame teaches you. Unconditional love. That's what it is. And so if you don't have unconditional love for yourself, your twin flame, it's not going to really work. So you have to love yourself. You deserve to love yourself, right? Like, loving yourself is good. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So focus on yourself, and then the relationship will reveal itself, right? That's all you gotta do. How to fully unconditionally love myself. Well, it's just going deeper into that, right? It's just making the choice. You know, there's no like manual or notebook on how to love yourself. It's just about doing what feels good to you, what doesn't feel good, right? Loving your finances, loving your house, loving your job, loving your life. That's also loving yourself. Well, if you're choosing to date somebody else while you're in separation, like, yeah, you're not really choosing your union. So you're not choosing your union. And it's okay if you're not choosing your union, right? But look at why you're not choosing your union and just heal through that. That's all it is. You're just kind of putting it off. You're like, okay, putting your union off more where you could already have your union. Right. So I'll end with this. Your twin flame is one with you. You share the same consciousness. Okay? Every single choice that you make, they make with you. And the way that you attract your twin flame is by focusing on yourself. You do not need to do anything with them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to tell them that you're twin flames. You don't have to tell them that you're doing healing work. You don't have to focus on them and focus that they're doing the healing work. Because if you're doing that, you're automatically taking your energy and focusing it onto them. And by you doing that, they're going to mirror that choice, and they're going to take their energy and focus on something else rather than you and your union. Think of it this way. Because your twin flame is you, if you make the choice to focus on yourself, your twin flame is going to make the choice to focus on you because you're mirroring each other. So stop focusing on your twin flame. Don't do that. I would just work with Twin Flames Universe. You're going to find your results here, right? And no matter like I said, no matter what your twin flame is showing you right now, it's all healable, right? But if you get caught up on what your twin flame is doing, if you get caught up on the mirror, you're going to feel really bad. So take the mirror and see it as, what am I doing? What choice am I making right now that's not loving? And fix it. Okay, so let me explain this one more time, because it's okay if you guys don't get it. If you are focusing on your twin flame, you're focusing on something outside of yourself. Outside of yourself. So if you are choosing that, your twin flame's not going to focus on you. They're going to focus on something outside of themselves. And because if you and your twin flame are one, you're one consciousness, right? You're not separate from each other. So if you are seeing your twin flame outside of you, you're automatically choosing separation. You're automatically giving energy to something outside of you. And so your twin flame does that. Anything you do, your twin flame does. If you are choosing to numb out to your emotions, your twin flame will choose to numb to their emotions. Right? If you choose to wait for your union and wait for your twin flame will choose to wait and will not make any progress. If you choose to heal and you choose to love yourself and focus on yourself and give yourself that attention and that love and that nurturing that you need, your twin flame is going to come and be with you. If you want to truly be with yourself, your twin flame is going to want to truly heal and be with you too. Right? That's how it works, because you're one. Yes, it is very helpful to feel the union within, because that's where union starts. You manifest union here and then it manifests outwardly. Right? So be very conscious of your choices. What are you choosing? Because your twin flame directly chooses that. So get clear, right? And you don't have to say, okay, well, if I'm feeling this way, my twin flame is doing this. Like, no, your twin flame is going to mirror you something, right? It doesn't always have to look exactly the same. So like this, say that you are numbing out to your feelings and you're numbing out to your emotions. Your twin flame could mirror that by drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes, because that choice, doing that, is numbing, right? So you may not be smoking or drinking alcohol, but your twin flame just does that because that's where they are mirroring you, right? Say, for example, you're making the choice to seek attention outside of yourself, right? There's a part of you that wants attention outside of yourself. You may find that your twin flame, extreme examples, but is posting very risky photos of themselves, or they are dating a lot of people or having sex with a lot of people, right? What's the core of what they're doing? Oh, the core is that they are looking for attention, right? And so then you go, oh my goodness, I'm looking for attention, right? So this is just what my twin flame is doing. It's just intensified, right? Your twin flame, it intensifies things, so then you get the mirror. So then you see it and you go, oh, I'm really triggered. And they get you to look at it, right? So that's what it is. And the reason why, like, they do this is because, yeah, you're one. So for marijuana, right, it's about how you use it, right? Are you using it to numb out? Are you using it not to feel something? Then you would be numbing. But I know, like, some people use marijuana for, like, health things, and that's okay. But you just have to, like, get clear on why you're using it, because a lot of people use marijuana to numb out. So, yeah, do that. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Like, claim your support, you know? You don't have to do it alone. And if you guys ever want to, like, reach out to me personally, you can. Okay? Like, you're not alone here. That's my Instagram handle if you want to personally connect with me. Or if you want to connect with another coach, or you want to connect with like anybody from Twin Flames Universe, you can go on our website and just type in like, you want to request a coach and you want to look for a coach, and they'll match you with somebody. Okay. So like I said, guys, please follow us. Okay. Download the free introductory course in our bio. Get started on your journey. Okay. Claim your support. You're not alone. You don't ever have to do this alone. We're here with you. We love you. We want to see you in your union too. Okay? You can have your union. All right? So, if you can't see the handle, it's diving into the divine. And if you see me, like, if you look on Twin Flames Universe, you'll see me, like, comment on things too. So, like, I have a check mark next to my name if you have trouble finding me there, but diving into the divine is my name if you like want to physically speak with me. But if you just want to speak with a coach, like I said, you can go to twinflamesuniverse.com and just focus on that. Thank you guys again, okay, for watching. You never have to do this alone. You can have your union. It's completely viable for you. I promise if you keep choosing it, you will have it. You will have it. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.